Exciting times at the Belly Boots kitchen today. We've just had a delivery from new Pastures Butchers. It's one of their barbecue meat hampers. It costs £45 and just from having a look inside I can tell already that it's incredible value. All the flavours are already there, so all that's left to do is cook it. Now I always say there's enough for 16 people here, but obviously you don't have to cook it all at once. But there is such a varied selection of meat, it's going to be a real feast whenever you decide to eat it. Give them a call or hit them up on Facebook and let's make your neighbours jealous of the smells coming from your barbecue. Okay, so a couple of pointers before we start barbecuing. Firstly is get your meat out of the fridge about 30 minutes before you start to cook. That'll help it cook more evenly. Secondly, you don't want to have all your coals in one part of your barbecue. Try and have half and half. This will mean that you've got intense heat to give the meat some colour, but then you've got a cooler part where it can finish off roasting. Okay, so the only item that needs a bit of love before it goes onto the barbecue are the Chinese pork ribs. We're going to cover these and put them into the oven at 120 degrees for an hour. By the time they come out, the meat will be a lot more tender. So next thing we're going to cook are the chicken thighs. A gorgeous garlic flavour to these. I think these are going to cook really nicely on the barbecue. And also the sweet chili pork belly slices. These are smelling so good just as they are. So when they get on the barbecue, it's going to be a whole other level. Now, as with all the meat in this hamper, the meat is really good quality. You can tell it's come from a quality animal. It's really firm, it's not wet at all, there's not mass amounts of fat on the pork belly. And this is exactly the same with the burgers. Really good quality meat, really firm, and a gorgeous deep colour. And so I'm going to do the same as I always do with my burgers. I'm going to brush them with a little bit of oil before I put them on the coals. Okay, so that's the ribs slow cooked. They're looking beautiful, smelling even better. So we're going to get them on the coals, finish them off, get a bit of colour on there. This will go really well with my crispy blossom onion strings. Okay, so next are the barbecue chicken drumsticks and the minted lamb chops. I think the lamb chops are going to be my favourite out of the whole hamper, to be honest. Again, as with the chicken thighs and with the pork belly, you want to start these off on a nice hot heat and then move them to a cooler part of the barbecue to finish off. Why not try the minted lamb chops with my homemade tzatziki? Okay, so the last thing you want to cook is the gammon and the minute steak. They're not going to hold, they only take a couple of minutes to cook and you can cook them directly over the heat. This will go really well with my smoky barbecue beans. Seriously, get in touch with these guys and get one of these hampers. You're going to look like an absolute pro. This is how barbecues are meant to be. Everything right from the lamb chops to the chicken thighs, the pork belly, right down to the sausages and the burgers. It's all great quality stuff. These guys know what they're doing. I mentioned recipes for barbecue beans, blossom strings, tzatziki and my own buffalo sauce. You can find all these recipes on my Belly Boots channel on YouTube or at bellyboots.co.uk.